Hey, and welcome back to another AteTreeWon Reviews, and today we're taking a look at the brand new 3-liter everyday carry and 6-liter everyday carry by Peak Design. Let's see which one of these ends up on top. Alright, let's get to the unboxing. Alright. Where's their pull tab? Oh no, look, there's a nice little pull tab I can use. We're gonna go ahead and use the pull tab. I always struggle opening stuff. Alright, put the knife down. We have the 3-liter everyday carry sling by Peak Design. Really nice. Get a good up close look at that bad boy. And now let's take a look at the 6-liter. Okay, so I paid for both of these on my own. Peak Design did not send these out to me. I'm only keeping one though. I wanted to see my everyday carry, which is here, and figure out which one of these two would be better for my traveling, because I'm going to be going to Seattle next month in January, and then in April I might be going to Japan. So I really want to find an everyday sling type bag that can hold my new A6600 along with some other like vlog style accessories and be the most compact. So let's figure it out. We're also going to open up the new 6-liter at the same time because I want to compare both, and then I'm going to load up the 3-liter with my everyday carry, and then I'm going to load up the 6-liter with my everyday carry, and then we'll figure out which one's best. Okay, and real quick, one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this comparison on the channel was because a lot of the other unboxing / comparisons that I did see of both of these didn't really show you what you could fit in them. I mean, you can look up the dimensions, you can read about it, and every person that put their items in their bag carried them a little different way than I would normally have carried it. So, you know, for example, I don't know how well this camera, like I said, my brand new Sony a6600, is gonna fit in these. And this is gonna be my main camera because it's got that unlimited recording time and that awesome new Z-style battery. So anyway, I wanted to find out which one would be the best option for me. All right guys, so like I said, let's start off first with the 3-liter. I really hope the 3-liter is gonna be the one that I end up keeping, mostly because of the really small form factor. I was just a little nervous that I wouldn't be able to get all the stuff that I normally carry with me in the bag. So let me show you guys more or less what my everyday carry would look like when I'm traveling. The number one thing I'm gonna be carrying with me in this bag, the camera. The camera, first and foremost, needs to fit in there comfortably and well. The A6600 with the 18 to 35 millimeter kit lens that came with it. Those two obviously have to fit in there. Next, a tripod. This, you know, cheap little Manfrotto tripod that I got that pretty much every single YouTuber, any type of person that likes to film themselves carries. This little blanket that I've got here by Matador, so it's a nice little blanket that you can either sit down on something, either have a picnic or eat. I don't know, it's just kind of cool to carry around. AirPods Pro. Like I said, if you've watched any of my reviews on these, you know they're my new favorite headphones. The Dji Osmo Pocket. This is a fantastic little camera to carry around with you, as well as the wide-angle lens. This is a fantastic like second camera or even B-roll camera to have with you with a steady gimbal. And you know, like I said, for the price, I think it's really well worth it. Definitely something that I keep in my camera bag. My wallet by Stow. Again, another product you've seen me do a review on. Absolutely love this wallet, and this is basically my wallet that I carry around with me all the time, and then this as well. So I don't always carry a mic with me when I travel or I do my vlogs. I definitely will, but for those moments where I want to be further away from the camera like this, or just shots where I don't want to have the camera so close to me and worry about audio, the Rode Go wireless mic system is fantastic, and I highly recommend it. And this is just the little pouch that it comes in, so something I will be carrying with me all the time. And just for comparison purposes, the Rode Video Micro. So let's see which one of these fit in there the best. All right, so first off, front pouch. Pretty stiff to get in there, I'm gonna be honest. Not very deep. I don't know if you can see that. Not fitting much in there. For comparison's sake, I'm gonna be using my iPhone just so you guys can get a realistic idea of what's fitting in here and what won't fit in here. Again, iPhone 11 Pro Max, so the larger version. That's how much of the phone sticks out when it's in there all the way. So as you can see, like 3-inch depth, which isn't a lot. It's not that deep. And then to put the phone in here widthwise, this is gonna be a little tight. Oh, there it is. There's everything I'll be storing in the front pouch. All right, so clearly widthwise, this isn't gonna work out. You basically have enough usable space on the inside to fit an iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is gonna be for the very, very minimal setup type people. Kind of disappointing that the only thing that really fits in here is my iPhone, and I'm struggling to get it out. So it's not like an easy fit whatsoever. That's really disappointing. So yeah, like I said, that's really disappointing that the front kind of only really fits my iPhone. This is gonna probably tell me that unfortunately that 3-liter might not be for me. So again, really disappointed that the only thing that fit in the front compartment was that iPhone 11 Pro Max. Really hoping the inside, I'll find more usable space. All right, so one of the nice things about these Peak Design bags is that they do come this divider. So you can kind of open it and use it very many different ways. So you can kind of leave it like this, like a little L shape. You can move them both to one side. You can move one side over. You can do a lot with these little dividers. But the nice thing about it is you can divide your camera separately from all your other items. And that's what I'm gonna try to do right now. I'm gonna do my best to show you an interior view of the bag. Bear with me. So that's the inside. So as you can see, I put my compartment thing right here. And then you have a little storage space on the side, as well as a storage space on this side. See it opening? And then way up at the top, you have another little zipper pocket that's big enough for like maybe the straps in here. There's like a spot where you would want to put some batteries, but it's probably better for SD cards. At least maybe not the Z-type batteries that are a bit thicker. But all right, without further ado, let's start loading it up. So again, this is the Sony a6600 with the 18 to 35 millimeter lens. So it's almost like it fits in there, but if you stick it in this way, basically with the width of this camera, so that means the width is about the same as well from the a6600 to the a6400 and those other 6000 lines. It's not gonna fit. It's too long. So if you put it in the other way though, so if I put it in like this, we can get it to fit. I need to adjust some stuff, so give me a minute. All right, so right now I've got the camera in probably the best space that I would use it in, and already it's kind of the only thing that really fits in here. The way I would want it to fit, because what I want to do is be able to put my camera in here, kind of lens down facing body up, so I can quickly grab it, take it out, shoot a couple vlogs, shoot whatever I want to shoot real quick, and then when I'm done, just put it right back in here and not have to worry about it. I don't want to put it in lengthwise because then everything that's sitting on top of it I have to pull out in order to take my camera out, and that's not what I want. I want like a quick release system so that I can grab it in and out of my bag, something that I'll enjoy. And so far, not too happy with it. Put the Dji Osmo Pocket in here. I mean, I can probably fit this in here, but like again, that's pretty tight. I mean, honestly, I feel like I've already maxed this out, and that's unfortunate. And then in here, maybe get like the AirPods Pro, an extra battery, my wallet. All right, so this is loaded up. This is loaded up exactly as I would carry it. It does come with these little straps that you can hook on the bottom and maybe connect like a tripod or something else. So I probably could put this Manfrotto down here and, you know, have the tripod, so to speak, on the bottom. I don't want to do that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't carry it like that, so I'm not going to. This is a realistic thing of what I would carry with me, so hope you guys like it. But anyway, yeah, so it's pretty much maxed out. This is full. This is filled to the brim. And here's some of the stuff that was left out, right? So I put an extra battery in here, so I can't fit 3 Z batteries inside this bag. I won't be able to fit my Rode Wireless Go. I won't be able to fit this, or my iPhone 11 Pro Max. That sucks. Because if I try to put something up top, there's not enough space. So as you can see, this is how the bag looks completely filled. It's got 3 things in there aside from the stuff in the front. That's disappointing. Granted, it is the 3 liter. I understand it's the 3 liter. It's supposed to be smaller for like everyday carry. I guess in my head, I was hoping this 3 liter would just be a little bit bigger. So what do I have in here? The Rode Vid Micro. My Dji Osmo Pocket. My Sony a6600. And in the front pocket, I have been able to stash my Stow wallet, 1 additional Z-type battery, and AirPods Pro. Again, definitely disappointing. I do wish that this bag maybe could fit things a little better the way I want them to. Again, I'm sure if I laid the camera down flat here at the bottom, I could stack up and add more things. That's not how I want to use this bag. I want a quick system where I can just pull my camera out of the bag, put it back in, and have some of the additional accessories in there. It doesn't fit all these accessories. It's pretty disappointing. If you want to get an idea of how deep this system is, what I'll do is I'll just put an iPad mini. A lot of people are familiar with the size of an iPad mini. It's 7.9 inches across on the screen. That's basically how an iPad mini would fit in here. Lengthwise, doesn't fit in there all the way lengthwise. If you turn it over, put it in on its side, it fits in there pretty well. But then again, that's going to be probably the only thing that fits in here, this iPad mini. If I take out this divider, there's a lot more space. The iPad mini fits in there a little bit better. But again, it's basically the length of this. A lot of people have a Nintendo Switch. Let's see the length of this. It doesn't fit in there flush. So the Joy-Cons angle the system up one way or up another. So there you get an idea of this, you know, Nintendo Switch not really fitting in there 100%. I could take the Joy-Cons off and then put them in there with the grips separately, or the Joy-Con separately, but that's not how I want to carry this. So like I said, this isn't a review on the bags and what they can and can hold. I'm trying to give you a realistic idea of how I would use them and how they would hold up to my everyday use. You might use these differently, and I understand that. But I want to give you guys real world examples of what's fitting in these and what doesn't, because the reviews I saw online didn't do that for me. So I had to buy both to decide which one would be the best fit. Alright guys, as I'm burning through footage, let's move on to the 6 liter. Alright, so same awesome opening style. And one thing I want to mention about both is they both have these amazing, super easy to glide zippers. They're water resistant fabric, watertight zippers. So when you take it out, you're gonna feel confident that your stuff is secure. Now the 3 liter costs about $80. The 6 liter costs $100. Now there's an even larger version, the 10 liter, and that one costs around $150. And that's basically like a backpack replacement, which is not what I want. I want something that I can fit camera gear on when I travel, not a backpack replacement. And one nice thing about the 6 liter opposed to the 3 liter is that you get 2 of those interior dividers as opposed to the 3 liter. So they're all Velcro, but you get 2 of these little guys. I'll probably only use one of these dividers. Alright, so far I've managed to put the A6600 in here. Similar problem. If I try to put it in lengthwise like this, not sure if you can see in there, it does kind of have an issue closing, which I'm fine with, but I will tilt it around a little bit more, and that seems to be a lot better. So here's an idea of what that looks like. So I've got the camera in there so far. So far, I can already tell I'm going to be able to fit more in here. And obviously I'd be able to fit more in here. But anyway, let me give you an idea of how deep it is. So here's an iPad mini. The iPad mini fits in there very well. Oh, I'll show it this way. And you can actually close it with the iPad mini standing upright, which is nice. Lengthwise, you can definitely fit that iPad mini in here. So the Dji Osmo Pocket in here, which there's like a, so in the other one had a little pocket on the side that was about that deep. So I would say maybe like 2.5 to maybe 3 inches deep, that you could probably best fit a battery in there, right? A Z-type battery. This one has the pocket on both sides as well, but it's significantly deeper. It's actually deep enough to almost fit this entire Dji Osmo Pocket. So if I stick it in there, yep, look at that. All right, see, right there in the corner, long pocket, perfect for the Dji Osmo Pocket. Vid Micro, wow, that just falls in there with plenty of space around it. Manfrotto tripod, yep, no problem, fits in there even standing upright. So yeah, so that's probably a lot of the stuff that I would even want to carry on the inside. Like I said, I don't want to overload it. I still want it to be relatively light for when I'm out and about. I showed you guys how deep the front pocket on the 3 liter was. Let's check out how deep it is on the 6 liter. So I've got it open right now. All right, so there's no fluff or anything like that. Let's stick this in here. All right, so it's almost deep enough to fit the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I can, if I flip the lip that's over it, I flip it over, I can fit the entire phone in here upright. That's about the max height of the entire inside compartment though, which I'm cool with. Seems like a good amount of space. Rode wireless Go system. Yep, let's put that in here. That fits in there very nicely. Stow wallet. Yep, that fits in there. AirPods. Yep, that fits in there. Close this up. All right, and last thing about this bag that I forgot to mention is that it also has a tablet sleeve here in the back. And this tablet sleeve, you can hold up to an 11-inch tablet. So that's pretty nice. You can fit a regular iPad or an iPad mini. I have my iPad mini back here. So here's a tablet sleeve in the back, so I'll fold down the front. It's basically right back here. Right back here. And it goes all the way down the back of this bag, which is pretty deep. So that's really nice. So I can get something, like I said, like an iPad mini, shove it in here, and it's back there. And I could probably fit a regular iPad Air back here, but I think with the height of the iPad Air, I don't think you'd be able to close it with that like magnetic latch. But it's nice because these little things here on the top kind of go over it like this, and you really got it like in there, safe, don't gotta worry about anything. We got a couple more Z-type batteries that I'm just gonna throw in here on the top. This one also has that zipper compartment right up here, and I'm just fitting 2 more of those Z-type batteries in here. They've got little compartments that they fit in. All right, some little pouches here that the batteries go in. You can zip up the top. Boom, perfect. And there's still a good amount of space. So I could technically put something underneath where the camera lens is and stuff like that, and even utilize even more of this space. Okay, so what I did, I put the Rode Wireless Go system below underneath my camera, and then the camera just resting on top of it. It's fine. The lens is gonna be okay because there's that extra padding throughout the whole bag. You've got that shelf that's got it pressed against the side to really hold it all in place. Then I got the Manfrotto rig. I've got Dji Osmo Pocket, Rode Video Micro, Sony a6600, Rode Wireless Go microphone system, 2 additional Z-type batteries, which is overkill if you know how good these Z-type batteries are in terms of holding a charge. Matador blanket to go. Stow wallet. And some AirPods Pro. And then one last comparison, I put the Nintendo Switch in the 3-liter. Everyone has a Nintendo Switch, I think, by now. Here's an idea of how that looks in here. Oh yeah, plenty of space inside there with that Nintendo Switch in there. Plenty of room. You don't even notice it when it's in there. And this bag is so deep lengthwise, you can actually fit the Nintendo Switch in there lengthwise. That's pretty cool. And then last thing I wanted to mention was these bags also have like a little handle here at the top. That's really nice. On the 3-liter, it's obviously gonna be smaller. It's perfect for just kind of grabbing it real quick if you have it set down somewhere. These bags do not stand on their own. And then here's the handle on the 6-liter. A little bit bigger, really sturdy. It's well padded on both. And both of them have weather construction in mind, so you're gonna get those weather shield zippers and just kind of like light rain runoff from the material on the bag itself. Now, I love both of these bags. I think the design is fantastic. I think they're both really sleek in this black color. For my everyday carry, when I travel and I wanna have my nice camera with me with some additional camera gear, 6-liter is gonna be the one I'm gonna be carrying around, guys. So I'm gonna be returning the 3-liter because there's just not enough usable space on the inside for me. If I was just carrying maybe my camera and I was just kind of out and about, I think this 3-liter would be okay, but it's just too bulky. I understand that it has to be like this to protect the camera because it's very well padded, but it's just a little too much for me for an everyday carry. It's a little too big. And if I'm gonna carry something with me when I'm traveling, something that's gonna be on my body, might as well maximize it with being able to carry as many items as I can. And the 6-liter does that for me. So the 6-liter is gonna be the one for me. All right guys, but that does it for another AteTreeWon reviews. I hope you were lucky enough to find that Amazon gift card that I stored in here somewhere in the video. But if you liked the video, go and leave a like. And if you loved it, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, me and my brand new 6-liter Peak Design bag, we're out of here. Bye!